Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Code, and this lecture is going to cover multimedia inside the HTML. Like, what do you mean by multimedia? It's images, pictures, or you can say audio, video, and I have some files for you. Here you can see, and where I get them, like if there is a copyright claim on it. So there is no copyright claim. You can visit the Pixabay, and it's having free photos, illustrations, vectors, videos, and music file, and many more, like the animations, or you can call it GIF. So it's up to you what you are going to do with it. And now we will use our HTML trick inside it. That's this icon. We will use it, and I will press enter. So after pressing enter, we are having basic HTML created for us for free and with ease. So here in the Finder, I'm going to find my folder. The folder is Enter the Web Development, as you can see. I'm going to click this, and our file is this one. So it's empty, it's having nothing, it's only having a document title. I'm going to change the title to Multimedia Support. Multimedia. There is no space in media. Support. Yeah, it's here. Support. Come back to our browser and refresh this, and now the title is changed for us, so it's good to have a new title. And let's come back. I will also open this one in the Safari. So here is something, but this is not the thing, so it's here, Multimedia Support. So come back here, and here inside this I will first show you the most simplest thing in the HTML media part, multimedia part, that is image. So here, for example, I'm going to write the image. So what it will do? It's actually do nothing, because I didn't described it with any image, or didn't ask it to load an image. I just tagged it like it's an image. But what should be inside it, I didn't tell the HTML. So now I'm going to do that. I am going to provide an invalid resource, and why I am doing this, I will show you. I am typing something like oh, anything you want to type, and now I'm going to refresh it. You can see a icon like the image is invalid, and same goes for the Safari. Yeah, Safari is having nothing because there is no valid image, and Safari is somehow behind than the Chrome and the Edge in these bars, like loading the media files. And now I'm going to ask it to have an alternative, and inside the alternative I will write image is not supported. So now here we are having the text. What about the Safari? Inside the Safari we are having the text, but it's in a block. So yeah, it's something that happens when we don't provide the valid resource. Now I'm going to provide the valid resource for this media folder and the file image.jpg. So here is dot slash means be in this folder and find something called media, and inside the media find something called image.jpg, and it will work. I can show you how. I'm going to refresh it. So you can see it's the image, there is no alternative text, and same works for the Safari. Yeah, but image is big, more big, or you can say the biggest. It's not fitting the screen. I can do one thing, but I don't want, that is this, and this doesn't make any logic to drag the screen to fit your screen, and ask, or the force image to fit your screen. I'm going to do one thing. I will ask the HTML to decrease actually the size of the image. I will make it 200 pixels width, and here I'm going to refresh. You can see it's here, and same goes for the Chrome. So it's good to have the image now. And what this text can do, something else as well. Like now I'm going to ask it for the cookies. So why should I add this if the image is loading? Sometimes the people who have the problem who have the eye problem and can't see, for them they have enabled the system in their mobile so they can hear the voice, they can know what's on their screen. So at that moment this text, actually the text here, should be pronounced for those users actually. And now I'm going to comment my code. Why should I comment? That's a good question, but I'm not going to answer it. I will answer it now because my tag is complete. So here I will type something called image sample. What does that mean? That means that I am telling myself, or I'm making a check, or something you can say to-do list or a diary. Especially a diary is a good word. I'm making a diary for myself so I will remember that it's an image sample after 3 years or 4 years when I open my code on GitHub or any format like on the VS Code or anything you want to open. You can see this and remember that yeah, this code is for the image sample. So now I will copy this, I will paste it here, and I'm going to rename it as audio because we are going to do the audio thing here. So how to load an audio, I will show you. Add a tag that is called audio, close the tag, and here you need another thing that is source. Yeah, source. So I will open and close the source. Inside the source I'm going to provide something that is not actually valid as I'm playing with it. So let's come to our Safari and refresh it. We don't have anything. And same goes for the Chrome. We don't have anything. Why? Because when it comes to the audio and video files, we need something that is called controls to play and stop the audio. Now you can see it's slash what to say, it's something that is 00 because the source is invalid. And here we can also try alert slash nothing. Let's see what happens. Come here, refresh, it's doing nothing here, and same goes for this one. So now I'm going to provide it a valid resource. I can show you what I'm going to provide it. I'm going to say the media and I'm going to provide this OGG. I will show you why I provided it. So now come here, and here I'm going to refresh it. Our audio is valid. You can see the timeline has changed and you can hear the voice. But in the Safari I'm going to refresh it and it will not work because this. Why is this? This is because of the OGG. OGG is not supported by the Safari. Please remember that. And I'm also going to ask the file, or you can say ask the HTML to tell the browser that it's an OGG. Why should we tell it? It's already not loading. But here is the trick part. Like inside the audio you can declare multiple sources, and inside the source I'm here passing an mp3 file, media and mp3, and here the type, here the audio, here the mp3. I'm going to write the mp3 actually, and come back to our Safari and I'm going to refresh it. So you can see the audio is loaded. And which audio? The second one, the audio one. And now what happens to the Chrome? I'm going to refresh it, and it's actually having the old one because OGG is supported and it's the first source we provided. If the first source is supported, the second source will not be loaded on the browser. So that's for the audio files. Now let's come to the video. Actually lecture is being too long, but I want to cover a few things, so please be with me. I know it's bad to have long lectures and I always somehow prevented it, but today's lecture is something different. We are having the files we are working on, and I will share the link of the GitHub so you can get access to all these files in the video description. And also you can find the playlist with the full complete code on this section, like how to use HTML as a beginner and the CSS as a beginner, in the description. Here there is a link for the playlist for the free course I created on the YouTube. So this is video, and for video we also need to do the same things like I said earlier. Control is needed, so here are the controllers, and here is the source, and inside the source here is the source slash media, and media, then the video. Which one video? This one video. This is our video, and I am going to my browser. What happens if we remove the controls from it? Come back, refresh, you can see it's nothing, it's doing nothing actually. So that something happens. So I'm going to write the controls, and also the autoplay. Unfortunately today autoplay is not working, but it works. I hope it works in your browser, so you can have the automatically played video. It's not working on my browser. There is something wrong with my browser, so it's nothing on your side. Don't worry, you can use it. And the controls, I'm going in the Safari, I'm going to refresh it, and here you can see the autoplay is working. There is an issue is with Chrome, issue is not with the. And even what if I remove controls and I open it in the Safari? Let's see what happens. You can see the video is actually playing. Yeah, and same I think works for this. Oh, autoplay. Yes, autoplay. And here in the browser, yeah, you can hear the voice, so you can use it. Issue is with my Chrome, issue is not with the file. I hope this works for you, and I'm going to stop this for now, and I'm going to remove this autoplay as well. And also I am going to write the controls here. Now what we are going to do, we have covered the audio, video, image. There is another media element that is called picture. What's the difference between the picture and the image? I can show you, just wait. So here is our picture. No, not like that, it's like the tag picture slash, we are having the picture. Inside the picture we are going to write the source, and inside the source I'm going to write the src set. What does that mean? That mean, sorry, one moment, that actually means that we are having the source set. Yeah, so we are having the source, then there is the source set called media, and inside the media there is something called image.jpg, and here, especially here, I'm going to write media. What media will do, I will show you that. Give me a moment. Min width is, yeah, min width, yeah, like this, and it should be inside, if I'm not wrong, inside a bracket, and yeah, make it px. So it's the image one we are loading, and then there is something called image, and the same image. Even we can do one thing. I'm going to remove this, I'm going to copy it and paste it. So let's see what happened. One moment, let me remove this, and here, edit there, so it's properly closing. Here you can see image, and here I'm going to change the image name. So we may have or this, this one. So let's go back to our code, let's refresh it. We are not having it. Why? Sometimes this is because of screen width. As you can see, image is changed. This is because I asked the HTML to load the image 3 if the min width of the screen is 600 pixels, and what if I ask it if the max width is 600 pixels. So sorry, it's 600 pixels. So now you can see it's here till here. Why? Because the max width of the screen is 600 pixels until I get to this width. So that's the one thing. And now even I will ask it to change the images if the screen width, main width is 800. I can show you the magic. So let's see what is going to happen. Width is 1000, and here I will write, let's remove this, image 2 dot yeah, it's jpg. And here you can see this is the image we are going to load. So let's come back here, open our browser and refresh it. So here is the cookies, here is the text. Yeah, so now our actually this image is not loading because I have a spelling mistake, sorry. So here I will refresh it. Now on the 600 you are seeing this, on the on the what happened, yeah, it's having some problem. It's having some problem, so I will write the max width, because min width means that minimum width, and minimum, if the minimum width is more than 600, it's loading the first image. Even if the screen width crosses the 1000, it is still loading the first option because of the 600 thing. So now come back here, refresh it, and now you can see that on the 600 we are having this image. Yeah, sorry, there is an other mistake. I'm going to copy this, and yeah, no, I will paste it here. I will come back here, I will refresh my browser. So we are having this image on the max width of the 600, and the screen changes on the 1000. You can see that, yeah, here is the 600, the image 3. So let's go, yeah. So this is our 600, this is on the 1000, and if screen is above that both limits, then there is the cookie. Here you can see it. Yeah, I hope it's understandable, and if you have any questions, let me know in comments. And you can find the full course in the description, full course on the HTML and CSS in the description of this video, and also the GitHub link which is having all these, and I will also share the Pixabay link, and also the course content we are having here. So be there and see the course description for more. And in the next lecture, here on the next lecture we are going to cover the links and anchors, and also the ordered, unordered and detailed list. I will edit this so we have the full thing in the list, everything that is in the HTML list, not limited to the ordered and unordered. So be there with me.